guy's back.
Whoa.
You know, he just picked up and moved and took off, you know?
Yeah,
he lived in a demon house. I mean,
I would do the same
I would
thing.
too.
My advice it would honestly be to do as much as you can about the history of the house, and also try to talk to as many people as you can in regard to what were their experiences prior to yours. If you find out, and people never like to hear this answer, if you find out that nobody before you ever had any experience, and now you're having these, there's a possibility that you are haunted and not the location.
You don't think it's the guy that passed away in the house?
We're the owners of the home.
And the
Third
third
owners? And
so,
how
so I
long?
would talk to the two previous families and
Yeah.
see what they experienced.
So do you don't think it was the
Expect
guy
that.
that passed away in the house?
Could be.
Could
Could
be.
be. But if the two previous families are like, nah, nothing. We never experienced anything.
Yeah.
And I would have a tendency to believe there's something in his life that he came across somehow.
Now, when you hear
Oh,
like physical
whoa.
manifestations, like
Yeah.
scratching and
Yeah.
things like that, where does your mind go when you hear stuff like that?
My mind first goes to logical. People toss and turn in their sleep, especially if there's children sleeping in a bed with an adult, they,
Okay.
especially kids.
Right.
Yeah.
But if he's saying that this is occurring no matter where they're at in different locations, my general thought is that there could be a negative entity in the house that's
Yeah.
trying to get them to leave.
Ugh.
So okay, if it's just happening to him and not anyone that's previously lived there, if he were to move, would it follow him?
Yes.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Yeah, he would have to find out what it is.
What's going
Because
on?
Chad,
with him.
Thor lives in Sky's house right now, but
This up.
Thor's had scratches. There was blood on the faucet. Someone came knocking, but there was no one there. And his girlfriend believes that she's been haunted for
weird.
her whole life.
Her whole life.
Yeah.
He's not buying it.
He doesn't
I'm
believe
not, I
anything.
don't believe it. But yeah, she feels like she's had haunted stuff her whole life.
Like she
But
wakes
yeah,
up and she feels like she's trapped on the bed.
Because
stuff like
Sky's our
that.
landlord. Since we moved in, I've had a couple scratches on me, but I didn't think anything of it. My
But you sleep
dogs.
with your dogs.
Yeah, and then we were like random blood on our faucet, but it couldn't be for anything. And then the door thing was a little weird because nobody was there.
So everybody out there listening on the radio station, do you guys just have random blood?
Dripping
But
from
you
the
don't think
walls.
anything
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
Pouring down the hallway.
Like I said, Sky owns the house, so I think it should be knocked down.
At least your rent.
He said,
Let's take more phone calls because this one is something that we've actually discussed here before on the air, and a lot of people.